Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Faris Abdul Rashid, and these are my group members, which are who and how, Ainika Alisha binti Adnan, Chang Hu Lim, and Nur Shamimi binti Shahrul Nizam. We are from Group 7. We present to you about alloy. Let's go.
So what is an alloy? Alloy is a combination of a metal with a minimum of one metal or non-metal. So the mixture must be from a primary solid solutions, compound, or combinations with another metal with or non-metal. So let's go to the process. So the common process is by melting them, mix together, and allow the mixture to solidify and cool back to the room temperature. Alloy also can divide into two groups, which is non-ferrous and ferrous. Iron, manganese, and chromium is based on ferrous, while for the non-ferrous is referred to alloys that based on the remaining alloys. Next, by depending on an atomic structure, it also known as a substitution alloy or intersection alloy. Alloys also can be categorized as homogeneous and heterogeneous. Homogeneous is related to a particular basis, while the heterogeneous is consisting of two or more elements, which means there's no boundaries between them. Okay, now what is different between substitutions alloy and intersection alloy? Substitutions alloy if the atom of alloy agents replace the atom of the main metals. So, alloy can be developed if the alloy agents are approximately identical the size. For example, brace. Next, for the intersections alloy, it can be formed if there's are atoms that are very small than the those main metal. For example, steel.
Selamat Sejahtera Pro, and my name is Chong Hui Ling. Now I want to present the physical properties of alloys in construction. Alloy is a metallic compound made up of one metal or one or more metal or non-metal elements. The most common of them are carbon steel, aluminum, copper tubing, and stainless steel. Physical properties of alloys depends on the combination of different elements. The physical properties of copper tubing is the copper ductile, malleable metal is resistant to corrosion from water and soil, and is also recyclable. It also easily soldered, forming lasting bond. The physical properties of aluminum is it resistant to corrosion, highly conductive and ductile. It also resistant to harsh weather. The physical properties of stainless steel is the corrosion and stain resistant. Stainless steel for its strength, durability and reliability. Ductile and easily welded, long life cycle and recyclable, and the long magnetic permeability. And lastly, for the carbon steel physical property is its hardness and strength. Thank you.
For advantage and disadvantage of alloys, in construction primarily uses the following of alloys like titanium, aluminum, copper, zinc, lead, tin, and nickel. So for each alloy has commonly designated use and possesses the strength and durability desired in construction. So first is titanium, and for the advantage, first high melting point, corrosion resistant, biocompatible, high specific strength, and for the disadvantage, high plastic point, costly and laborious processes are needed to extract this titanium, then it's various. So for aluminum, it's very light, soft, strong, and durable, has low thermal conductivity, but it's good for conductivity of electric, and The disadvantage of aluminum is not strong and very expensive. This is copper, which is soft, malleable, ductile metal, and electric conductivity, but it's expensive one. Next is for zinc, which is good fluidity, corrosion resistant, suitable casting instrument like automobile part shells, but disadvantage is blistering on the surface. Next is lead, which is cheap, strong barrier, reliable on solid, shaping and flexibility. But the disadvantage is weak and very toxic that can cause pollution of the ground and water supply. Is thin, which is low melting point, malleable, non-elastic, easily possible with other metals, and non-toxic. The disadvantage is rusty. And the last one is nickel, which is hard, ductile, and high melting point, but handling nickel can cause symptoms.
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Vivian How. Today I'm talking the application of alloys in the construction. So in construction, there are two important things. This is which is about the alloys have a long lasting and the hard wearings. This two is most important in construction. So what is long lasting? This is about the surface life of the buildings, and the hard wearing is about the safety of the buildings. So to achieve these properties, and the engineer has combinations many materials into the alloys, such as chromiums, nickels, silicones, carbons, and aluminiums to increase certain properties of the alloys. This is two examples of the alloys. The first one is the beams made by the steel. So this is the main materials to build these buildings. The beam is rectangular cross sections because it can produce maximum stiffness and minimum deflections for constructions. The second picture is a water pipe, also made by the stainless steel. Because the water pipe is exposed to the waters 24 hours to send the waters to your home, so it may undergo the chemicals corrosion. So stainless steel is the most suitable material for this. The water supply system are necessary equipments for our daily water supply. These two pictures is another alloy. The first one is the bridge explode to the atmosphere. It may explode to the may contain with the acid rains, and so it should using the stainless steel to prevent the corrosions. The second picture is about the suspensions bridge built on the sea. Because the steel, the bridge is on the sea easy explore to the sea waters, so must using the stainless steel to increase increase the safety of the bridge. So stainless steel have a high corrosion resistance and tensile strength. So that's why I can use it in many bridge. And that's all for my presentations.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Muhammad Faiz bin Abdul Rasid. I'm going to explain to you the conclusion of an alloy. Alloy is a substance of two or more elements, at least one of which is a metal possess metallic properties and hold metallic bonds. Alloy are usually produced by melting two or more metals together above their melting temperature. There are many types of alloy, such as copper tubing, aluminium, stainless steel, and carbon steel. These types of alloy have their disadvantages and advantages, such as for copper tubing, it is resistant to corrosion from soil and water and also recyclable. In this day, many construction have used alloy for their main structure like beam. Beam is an alloy steel made from high tensile strength and high resistance. Alloy is really important and useful in construction. Because alloy is important and used in many construction, we would like to suggest that alloy must need to be strengthened more so that many buildings will be more stable and stronger. That's it from us. Thank you for watching our presentation. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.